Hey everybody. I never thought I'd make 3 political blogs in 2 days, but whatever. By now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have at least heard of the freestyle rap the hip hop artist Eminem did. Um, I just finished watching it for the first time myself, and all I can say is, damn. Oh man. I mean, it really is something else. In terms of what I thought about it, he didn't say anything that a lot of people weren't already thinking, but a lot of people need to keep this in mind about Eminem in general. Is the one thing that he happens to have with Donald Trump is he could care less what people think about him for saying the things that he says, either in music or otherwise. The funny thing about Eminem, a lot of people might not realize this is um, he may not he may not be like very big on public speaking, but when it comes to actually like rapping, that's when everything just turns on for him. He was able to articulate in the freestyle that he did what a lot of people have been thinking and what a lot of people would love to say but can't. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that there were other rappers and artists of color specifically that would have loved to have done what Eminem did, but couldn't for a variety of reasons. Number one, because of their skin color, unfortunately. Even though people say that race shouldn't matter, unfortunately, the facts say otherwise. And another reason is having to deal with the possible fallout from that. Eminem, he ain't got that problem. Eminem doesn't have those two problems, pretty much. I mean, you gotta. A lot of people might not remember this, but Eminem did a track called "Dead Presidents" during Bush 43's presidency that got him a visit from the Secret Service. He didn't blink at that. You think he's scared of Donald Trump? I mean, this is great. This is a win-win in general. Politically, newsworthy, and entertainment factor. And I am being serious too. I mean, Eminem is doing a lot of people. Eminem is doing a service for a lot of folks right now. That's how you should look. That's how they should be looked at, whether you like him or not. I mean, if you haven't seen the video, assuming you're watching this on my WordPress blog, it's right above this one, so you can just watch the whole thing in its entirety. It was obviously pre-recorded since the F word was removed, but you can easily guess what the parts that were the F word was removed and the one finger salute was removed at the end of the video. But it's pretty easy to guess what he was the parts the parts that were muted out word what those words were. It's pretty easy, but yeah. I mean, it's pretty obvious. The whole point of the video was to get a reaction from the White House, and um, I'm pretty sure, knowing the person that it was directed at, there will be one. It's just a question of what will happen in general. I mean, we are at a pretty interesting time as a country, and I think the fact that the person they came out with such explosive vitriol and righteous indignation, you could even call it, is what is himself white. That's what makes this such an interesting situation. And all I can really say is we're gonna have to wait and see. And I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the end of it from Eminem's standpoint. I'm pretty sure that's just the beginning of more to come. Should be pretty interesting. I mean the part of the end is pretty sure to draw a lot of heads. I mean, at the end of the video, he said those that support him and Trump are gonna have to decide. So he basically said, if you support me, you can't and if you support me, you can't support Donald Trump either. It's at that point where he's like, you know what, pick one or the other. I mean, I don't think this will end up like that. new TV series that just came out on Fox called The Mayor, in which a rapper runs for mayor and just randomly wins. I don't think it's gonna be that kind of a situation. I just feel like, in general, Eminem just says what what's the episode be thinking in the moment, but it's obvious. Eminem clearly said what a lot of people were feeling and have wanted to say publicly, but yeah, it should be pretty interesting in general. I look forward to seeing what happens next. I mean, this is going to be a pretty interesting way to close out the year, and um, we're probably going to have to wait a little bit to find out what Trump's reaction to that will be, and I'm pretty sure he will react. Whether it's whether it's via Twitter or in person, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it should be interesting. And yeah, I mean, really is something else that really is something else. I mean, anyway, just see the rest of my blog if you're reading it from there for the rest of my thoughts on this. You guys stay safe, and I'll see you in another video podcast.